and here we have today's Sisters Army. Luke, do you want to talk us through what you've got?
Yeah, what we're running today is the Order of the Valorous Heart. So army-wide, each model is going to have a 5+ soak against mortal wounds, and you can't reroll wounds against the entire army, so it's going to be very strong against the plague weaponry of the Death Guard. So moving on to Canoness Karen up front there. I've taken the Warlord trait on her today, which is Impervious to Pain, which is a Valorous Heart trait. This lets her regain wounds if she uses a miracle dice, and gives her a 5+ Feel No Pain. I've also then given her the relic, the Iron Surplus of Saint Estelia. It gives her an extra wound, transhuman, and a 2+ save. Very strong indeed, and just to top it off, I've then given her the miraculous ability, Rapturous Blows, which gives all her combat attacks +1 damage and +1 strength, meaning she's going to be at strength 6 damage free with a Blessed Blade. Then moving on to the other characters there, we have the Hospitalia there just to give the Feel No Pain to the Sacrosancts and bring some back, and the Dog Martyr, who can make a unit of her choosing objective secured. That's going to be going on the Sacrosancts, as well as giving them +1 attack and the ability to smite should I need it. I'll just quickly cover this new chap here. This is the Eversor Assassin. The Assassins are in a weird place right now, but I just wanted to put it in. It's really fun, really good horde killer. So maybe you can whack up some poxwalkers. So moving on, we have 5 units of Sisters of Battle, each with a multi-melter in, and each 2 of them are going to be mounted up in a Rhino with a Dominion squad. Once again, 2 squads with 4 heavy bolters for that Blessed Bolt stratagem. So moving on over here, we have 9 Repentia in a battered Rhino. So these are the ones which ran away last game and failed me. We've rounded them back up and we're putting them to good use for this battle. Once again, 2 squads of Sacrosancts with a spear and the Inferno pistol. Yeah, pretty stable for me at this point. And a unit of Paragon Warsuits with a single multi-melter and 2 heavy flamers. And I've also opted for the Storm Bolters. And over there we have the remainder of the 5 troop choices, as well as a unit of Retributors with 4 heavy flamers, a Cherub, and a combi melter, so we can get that +1 to wound. And not to forget, finally up on the ruin over here, 5 Seraphim with 4 hand flamers. Hopefully they can come in, do some damage, or deal with some pesky boxwalkers with angelic descent. But yeah, that's 2,000 points of Sisters.
And beautifully painted, as always. Right, let's see how the game goes.
And here is the Death Guard army for this mission. So Dan, do you want to just take us through what you've got?
So my Warlord and first HQ choice is a Death Guard Sorcerer in Terminator armour. He's got the Putrid Parapet, he's got Miasma of Pestilence, Putrescent Vitality and Curse of the Leper. Then I've got a Demon Prince using the good old Great Unclean One model there. I've actually given him the 7-fold chant because I'm the Wretched today, so he knows 2 powers, and he's got Miasma of Pestilence and Putrescent Vitality as well. I know I'm doubling up, but I'm probably going to take the Psychic action that lets me do Psychic Interrogation from my secondary. Then I've got the good old Violatrix Putrefy in the middle there. With the Flamer, he's got Viscous Death that lets me reroll the wound and adds 1 to the strength. He's also got the Revolting Stench Vats. And then I've got the Taliman with the Toll Keeper, which is Exploding 6s. For troops, over on the left, I've got 4 units of 7 Plague Marines. They've got various equipment, Thunder Hammers, Blight Launchers, Plasma Guns. I've included the little chimes as well that they can be included with. And then I've got 14 Poxwalkers in there as well. So we've got quite a hardy Death Guard army today. Then in the centre for elites, I've got 10 Blight Lords, 2 Blight Launchers and 2 Flails.
Always a big problem to deal with as well.
Always a problem to deal with, yeah. And then I've got 3 Death Shroud Terminators as well. And then for some artillery support, I've got 1 Plague Burst Mortar today. And then I've got 2 of the little lawn mowers that we like so much. One of them's actually got the heavy blight launcher. It's not as good as the lawn mower, but I like to mix it up a little bit. and that's 2,000 points of Death Guard.
Very nice. I'll be back with the sisters. Welcome back to Narrative Crusades. We're on phase 1, round 2, and this is the main mission. We're playing Data Scry Salvage, and we're using this to represent the main centre objective for the second primary. Right, Dan, do you want to take us through with what you've got?
Yeah, I've got a good spattering of Plague Marines. I've got a unit obviously on my left flank, and then I've put a hard right flank that I'm going to push across the board. So hopefully we'll probably windmill. And then I've got my 2 lovely flesh mowers over here. One's obviously got the blight launchers, which I had a lot of success with last time, and then I've got my demon prince in the centre. I've got my sorcerer Turbinator here, and then my champion with my unique relic that makes him a caster is on my right flank as well. So if Luke manages to blunt that, it'll be a pretty short game.
Right, very nice. And what secondaries have we gone with as well?
So I've gone with Psychic Interrogation, because now I've got 3 spellcasters, that should go down quite easily. I've got Spread the Sickness, which is the Death Guard staple, and then I've got Fleeing Vectors, which is the one that the jury's out on that one. I'm going to try it again.
Okay, nice. Right, to counter that, very similar deployment from myself, hoping not to get battered, and that the sisters and the canoness can redeem herself with her command. We've also got some Repentia and a Rhino here, because all those all them 6s I rolled from morale and the girls which ran off, well, they've been rounded up and put back to work. So, with that in mind, this is my sanctuary over here. I've taken 2 of the sister special ones, and along with no prisoners. So we've got Sacred Grounds, which is where I have to do actions on pretty much any objective, but there's more points if they're not in my deployment. Defend the Shrine, which I mentioned is this one down here I've selected, and of course no prisoners. Right, with that, it's then the roll off to see who's going first.
I think you should roll first this time.
Right.
Oh, do you actually want to go first?
I think going first would be very key, because it might help me shoot ahead on the Sacred Grounds.
Yeah.
Where if I go second, I'll really struggle.
It's an interesting one. No, you're first.
So 1.
Right,
so we'll be back at the end of Sisters Turn 1 movement phase.
Right, welcome back to the game. This is the end of Sisters movement phase 1. Luke, do you want to talk us through what you've done?
Yep, so most stuff's pushed up more to get into an advantageous position for next turn. So this unit that's come around here, perched on the objective, they've got a big fat advance of 6. We've got the canoness and other characters around here, and they're there to avoid any heavy sort of arms fire and shooting coming in at them.
Yeah, Death Guard are famous for that.
Yeah. They've jumped on and they're doing the Sacred Grounds action. They've come up to touch this. They're doing Sacred Grounds as well. The unit behind here are going to be doing the Data Intercept secondary, well the mission secondary. Everything else here has then moved in position ready for the next turn. Now really with shooting there's not much to talk about. We're putting a Storm Bolter into here, and we're putting a Hunter Killer Missile into that tank at the back.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Hunter Killer Missile, it has hit. Strength, you're toughness 8 aren't you?
Yep.
So we need a 4. You're just going to roll it. No.
I'm quite happy about that.
Stormbolter to the Terminators. Fantastic. Right, that is the Sisters Turn 1.
Is that it?
Shoot for
Yeah, that did actually come as advertised. Is there literally nothing else you can shoot with?
Nothing else I can
That's
shoot
nice
with.
though. Okay. Right. Do you score any points?
Oddly, no.
You've got 2. You've got 2 for the
Data Intercept.
For the Data Intercept. Oh, you're touching the building, aren't you?
I'm touching the building.
Yep. So that's another 2 there. So you scored 4 on the Data Intercept. And your Sanctuary, do you score that next turn or this turn?
Next command phase.
Oh, okay, right, well, that's the end of Sisters Turn 1. Very, very eventful. We'll come back at the end of Death Guard movement phase 1.
And now we're back at the end of the Death Guard movement phase. Do you want to just talk us through what's going on?
Yeah, basically I ran scared over here because I don't want to be charged by the Sacrosancts, and I'd like to soften them up for a couple of turns with some shooting. I moved forward, and then these guys have done the Data Scry action. here.
Nice.
And then the Terminators, Demon Prince have advanced forward. I rolled some terrible advancing rolls, actually pretty much across the entire board. The Poxwalkers rolled a 2. I think these guys rolled a 1. And then these guys have just hung back a little bit.
The slowness of the Death Guard coming in.
And then I'm not falling for his Everson nonsense. So I've closed off the back area, at least for now. And then we're going to move into the psychic phase.
Right, kick it off.
Okay, we're going to start with my Demon Prince. Now, because of the sevenfold blessings, he actually knows 2 powers. So the first thing I'm going to do is Miasma of Pestilence on the Terminators here. And that does not go off. I think it might actually go off on a 6. Let me double check. Miasma of Pestilence does go off on a 6.
Right, we're going to just chuck, say it comes from the tank, the sisters, 6 up to 9.
No, that's good. So they're -1 to hit. And then I'm going to do Putrescent Vitality on them as well. And that will go off on 11.
Once again, we'll do it from the squad. No.
That's good. Now, unfortunately, my Psyker is more than 24 inches out from any of his characters. I don't know if Luke was sneaky and did that on purpose or not, but I can't actually get in range of any of his characters for Psychic Interrogation. And that only really leaves him Curse of the Leper, and now the tank is the closest target, so that's not going to work. So I'm just going to have to go for a smite. And that will go off on a 7.
We'll try and do another deny.
Ooh, D3. 4, 1.
Oh, the tank is
Do you ever feel no pain against those?
doomed. Well, yeah, I do. So, because of my order, I have a 5 up, feel no pain. Doesn't go through anyway. I'll double check off camera if it's for only infantry. But carry on.
Right, should we come back in the shooting phase?
Yeah, with the psychic phase done, we will return Death Guard shooting.
Okay, this Plague Marine squad can't shoot because they're doing the data scry action there. So I'm going to go for my Blight Launcher here into the tank. It's 6 shots, hitting on 3s. Oh no, that's terrible. 2 hits. I think I might be wounded on 3s. It might be 5s. Either which way, it's definitely 2 wounds. And the AP is -3. It was 5s to wound.
-3, yeah. So let's look for some 5 ups here.
Okay, that's
Ooh,
4
2 will go
damage.
through. 4 damage total, yeah?
4 down, 2 damage each, yeah.
Right, sweet. So taking me down to 5.
I think,
Oh yeah.
sadly, these guys have not got line of sight to the tank. So that leaves me to put these Terminators here. I think I'm just going to have to put all of the shots into the sisters.
Ooh.
You're going to make me roll 40 dice?
Well, with armour contempt and not being able to reroll to wound,
4, 6, 8,
could be a big difference.
10. Yeah, you're right, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm going to edit this bit out.
5,
Some dice up.
6.
Slags.
That's only 6 of them. Right, hitting on 3s.
Right, and now back with the Death Guard 40 dice of death.
Yeah, this is just 6 of the Terminator shooting at the moment because I've got some other things in there as well. So I'm re-rolling 1s because I've got the Demon Prince nearby.
Whee.
Oh no, the 2s come out. And then I've got the Tollkeeper Relic. So 6s explode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Explode and hits. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're wounding on 3s. Oh, I made a mistake here really. I should have put the Blight Launchers into the tank. That would have been the sensible thing to do, wouldn't it? Right, wounding on 3s. And you've got a few armour saves to make.
Sizable amount.
Yeah, there's quite a few ones, isn't there? Right, it looks like you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 armour saves, please.
So that's my 12, that's my 14. Can we survive?
Definitely not.
I reckon I can.
No, I think you did. 3. Oh, look at that. 2,
Just
3.
3 so far.
3 dead.
leaving the sister superior alive.
Right, I guess it is a good thing the light launcher's going over there then, isn't it? So 2 light launcher rounds, re-rolling the 1. The 6s are a bit cruel to you there. That's 6 hits.
Wow.
Wounded on 2s. No re-rolls, unfortunately. I don't really like that rule. So you've got 5 wounds, please. At AP -2.
5 wounds, so we need to make, well, 5 4-ups, really. Yeah, she's going to smash it. No,
Oh, yeah.
she does the absolute
Oh no.
opposite of smashing
That's
it.
horrible.
Fair play. That was a lot of firepower. It does really
Right.
scupper my secondary points. It was a good move, good decision.
Next, I'm going to go with the Foul Blight Spawn's Flamethrower. So he's actually here.
Yeah, another dude hanging out.
He's had to advance to get just within 12. He's D6 shots on the tank for 3. I don't like that dice roll, so I'm going to roll it again. For 5. We like 5 a
Because
lot
you can,
more.
yeah.
Viscous Death, yeah.
Not because you're upset or cheating.
Not because I'm upset or cheating. Right, it's the only dangerous gun in the Death Guard army. Ooh, that's nasty. It's strength 8. So
5 wounds.
I'm sorry, that's 5 wounds on your Rhino there. At AP -3.
Ooh, so 5 ups.
Oh no.
So, it's done.
It's 2 damage each.
It's done anyway, because even if it was 1 damage. Do I blow? No. And we have 5 people inside.
Oh, only one of them dies.
One will die, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right.
Should we be back after you get them out?
We'll be back after I've got them out.
Okay, so we've got the 4 models have got out. He's still towing into the objective there.
Nice little conga.
I've got a squad here, and I'm going to put the shots into the... Is this Rhino touching in? Can I shoot this?
I didn't touch it in.
Yeah, so I can't shoot that, so I may as well put the 1 blight launcher shot into the squad over there. I should check the range actually, because it's only a 24-inch range. We are just accidentally in range.
Nice.
So we're hitting on 3s. 1 hit. No reroll. Demon Prince is... Oh, Demon Prince might... Oh, Demon Prince is close enough. We'll take it. Yes, 2 hits. 3s to wound, or no 2s. So 2 wounds at AP -2.
We need 4 ups. So I'm gonna... I think the miracle... No, we won't miracle dice 1.
Oh, 1 dies.
1 goes down. We're okay with that.
Right, so I've only got 1 squad left to shoot with now, and that's this Plague Marine squad over here. Melter guns are not 16 inches range, are they? They're quite short
No,
range.
sadly they've been 12 inches, I think, since Rogue Trader.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a melter gun before. Well, I've not used one in a long time, maybe since Rogue Trader. Right, in that case, we'll just put we'll start with the Blight Launcher into the Rhino. 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, no exploding hits on the other side of the board, I'm afraid. 5s to wound. 1 wound at AP -2, please.
On the Rhino. 4 up. We've made it.
Well, we've been a bit lucky so far. 1 shot from the plasma gun that doesn't exist. Oh no, my Death Guard champion's got a plasma gun, so he'll hit on a 3. And I'm not overcharging it, and he'll hit wound on a 3.
Ooh,
No wounds there. And then we've got 2, 3, 4 bolter shots. Just because I hope that they clinker wound somewhere. Oh, there we go. There we go. Some accurate, remorseless volley fire there into the floor.
They are literally firing like a rebel in the Congo.
Yeah, I don't think they really knew what was going on. We'll see. I don't think this is within 12. I'll be very happy. Oh, it is. Ooh. I'm going to go for it.
It's a 12-inch.
It's a 12-inch charge. But I'm going for it, okay? Because I'll be very happy if I get this. I don't think I actually want it, but I'm going to go for it anyway.
See the double 6.
No, nowhere near. Surprisingly, I will not be CPing that roll. Although I might go for a cheeky charge over here.
Looking like a 10, is it?
It's a long old way, yeah. It's definitely a 10 on the dice. It might be a 9. I don't think not entirely sure I want the charge anyway.
It's not a 5
So
though.
that one's missed. I believe that is the end of Death Guard turn 1. Not very successful on the victory points. I haven't managed to tow into the centre objective here,
Not yet.
so I'm not winning the war, which is for now very bad. But as Abaddon likes to say, we'll go for the long war.
Yeah, he's been at it a while. Respect for his long-term plan. Right, and with that, we'll be back at the end of the Sisters' turn to movement phase.
Okay, end of Sisters movement phase 2. Luke, do you want to talk us through what you've done?
Yep, we're still aiming to hold the mid board here, really focus on the objectives. The Sacrosanct squad down here, they've been returned to full strength from the Hospitalier's stratagem, and then on top of that they are OBSEC and they've done the Sacred Grounds action to hopefully secure me some more points in my next command phase. We're just holding here, and the Stormbolt has advanced up here because we're going to try and deny this massive block of Terminators as much movement as I can, try and hem them in just for another turn. The Repentia got out and looking to eye up this demon prince here, see if they can clark down that warlord right there.
I'll have you know he is the great and clean one.
He was.
He was. He's been demoted.
Great discontinued one these days. Once again, more stuff got out of the Rhino. The Sister squad here, doing Sacred Ground objective, and then the Stormbolter squad ready to unleash some Blessed Bolts on the Death Guard. And the Paragon Warsuit's floating, ready to see where we go.
Straight into shooting phase?
Straight into shooting phase.
Right.
No shooting here. We'll come back to them. No shooting here. No shooting. No shooting. No shooting.
So another rapid shooting phase.
Yep. They're doing Data Scry.
Yep.
There we go. This Rhino here, it's going to unload into the lawnmower, and it's going to put its Stormbolter into the Plague dudes. Plague Zombies.
Plague zombies.
Plague
Poxwalkers.
Poxwalkers.
They may as well be called plague
Thank
zombies.
you. Right, we'll do the Stormbolter close range into a rapid fire. Looking for fours. Just 2 armor saves from yourself.
Feel no pain, 6 up. And
2
that's
down.
2 down. I didn't like him very much anyway.
There's a little thing, and then the Hunter Killer Missile into that knobber. Nope. Worth every point. That was.
Important kills went through, I think.
We're then going to go on to the Blessed Bolt stratagem over there.
Just with the 5 sisters here.
Yeah, we're going to knock myself down to CP. 4.
Yeah. I'm going to use all of my defensive stratagems.
How many you got?
None.
Right, fantastic. Right, so really we're playing fishing for 6s here. No one knows what this strat does. Every 6 rolled is 2 mortal wounds, capping at 6 mortal wounds. There's loads of 6s, so that's really good. So there's the 6 mortal wounds, and then we're going to take out the hits as normal. Hope you don't mind me moving this objective back.
If you could push it a bit closer to the Terminators, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I thought you might. 5s.
1 rolled off around the corner there. How many have you got for me?
It's 3 armor saves.
3. Okay. I mean, like you said, it's 6 mortal wounds from before that are the big deal there.
They're absolutely fine.
Right.
So 3 will just die from the
So
mortal
3
wounds.
will just die. I'll take them off in a minute.
Yeah, no problem. So that's them done. I'd argue the Paragons are out of line of sight of shooting your plague during that.
I think one of them's in. Yeah, you can shoot with one of them, I feel.
Is it the one with the multi-melter?
This one. No, you can't shoot with any of them. I've changed my mind. It is the multi-melted one, yeah.
Okay, multi-melter in there. Everything else into the squad.
Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, to save time, I probably will just skip the storm melters. But the multi-melter, that's the key one. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Freeze to hit. Probably freeze to wound if you
It
do
is,
7.
yeah.
It's a wound.
And then a 5 up from myself. No.
So
Okay.
D6 plus 2.
Yep. 4.
So
8 down to 7. He's got 2 wounds left.
That was good
I'll
drills.
mark that up in a second as well.
Right. And the 2 heavy flamers into the Plague Marines.
Plague Marines.
A massive 11 hits.
Oh, nice.
We're getting really good rolls here.
Are they strength 5 or 6?
These are strength 6.
That's 3 to wound.
So all Sisters Flamers are effectively
1 up.
1 up from what
Yeah.
they should be. So please. This would be what is that? 5, 6, 7, 8 at -1.
So 3s. You have to work it out. That's
One dead.
One dead, so that's 4 dead so far.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's a pretty good turn, to be honest. That leaves 3 left.
Other than that, I think that is all my shooting.
It wasn't an unsuccessful shooting phase on this right flank at all, actually. So we'll remove those models, mark them up. Let's go to Chompy for a dice. What does Chompy give us today?
Get your fingers.
Yeah, he gives us a little funky purple dice, right down to 2 wounds, I believe. I can't find the 2. Right, and then we'll come back on the charge phase. Right, into Sister's charge phase. First off, Luke got a bit excited. He declared the suits into the lawnmower and rolled a 9, so they're definitely in.
Nice.
What's next?
Next, the Repentia into this
What do we need?
Warlord. Let's have a look.
He's not my warlord.
I thought he was.
No. My sorcerer is the warlord.
Oh.
The demon prince has been demoted, remember?
So it's looking like, because of the 6,
Yeah,
to get
6
an
on the
inch,
dice.
6 on the dice is what we need. So let's see what we get. Ooh, 4.
Ooh.
I think it's worth the CP,
You have to
because
CP that, yeah.
otherwise I'm in the open.
Yeah, you are. Ah,
So,
yeah, look at that, just in. Well done.
Down to 3. Right. So,
Any other charges?
no, I believe that's
Are
going
you
to...
sure you don't want to charge these 3 sisters into the Blight Lords?
Oh, I'm quite sure.
Okay, fair enough. Right, we'll come back after we've moved everything. Right, sisters attacks. Luke has elected to go with the Repentia first, quite rightly fearing the fact that I will absolutely interrupt there.
Right, yeah, so we're opening up. It's 18 attacks. We're hitting on 4s because it's a -1 for having an Eviscerator.
Yeah, I'm wishing I'd put Miasma of Pestilence on it, but it wouldn't make any difference anyway.
But we're re-rolling because we have Zealots.
Yeah.
So we re-roll everything that's not a 4.
Do 6s explode for you?
They do because of the passion.
Yeah, that's very nice.
That's a lot actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Whoa, did that come through for you?
It has come through.
Right.
So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 go back in. So
Oof,
I've
that's
missed
very
4
nice.
times.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, that's very nice. Demon Prince could be in trouble here.
Yeah, a lot of
Not
trouble.
long for the world.
He is. Did you say T6?
T6.
Wow. So 4s to wound.
4 to wound.
Come on. This is
Oh dear.
looking pretty good.
Yeah, he could be dead. What have we got?
Whoop, that wasn't the one.
So 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 wounds. Well, you're always on an invite anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, what's the AP?
3.
3, so yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Maybe I should have spent the CP to give him the sulfurating plate, but it's too late now. Well, it's needed. Right, I'll let you count out for me.
What's your invite for?
5.
5. So
We'll separate the 4s just in case I'm wrong.
I think I can't
I'm
remember.
pretty sure it's. Right. It seems like a good roll.
It's definitely not bad.
No, I can't complain. So let's double check. I'm 90% confident it's 5s. Right, it is 5s. I was right. That means he takes 7 wounds and he is actually just alive on 1 wound.
I assume he has -1 damage inherently.
He does have -1 damage inherently, yes. So I'm going to go over to Chompy here. We'll get another dice out of Chompy. I feel my Demon Prince has been fortunate there. One wound left. I am going to spend the 2 CP to actually interrupt with the lawnmower because I feel with 2 measly wounds he is not long for this world. That puts me down to 3 CP. I've got 12 attacks because he doesn't bracket. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He hits on 3s. What's your toughness, sorry?
Toughness 5.
Okay, so I'm wounded, hitting on 3s, wounded on 3s. Obviously I get all those delicious reroll 1s on the wounds, don't I?
You wish.
Yeah, that's what we're used to. So that's 6, 7, 8. 8 so far. And then 3s again. Alright, what's that one? Thank you very much. So that's 5 wounds at AP minus 2.
So that's going to be 3 up saves.
Oh, you saved everything.
Smashed them all.
Well done.
Good result right there.
Yeah, it was. Right, your attack's back.
Sweet, so we'll start with the normal suits first. I believe they're 3 attacks each, and they get an extra 1 for having the big old war blade.
Yep.
We hit you on 3s.
Very nice.
We hit you with everything and get an extra 1. That's really nice.
Yeah, this lawnmower's not long for the world now.
We're striking you at only strength 6.
Ooh, 5s. This could turn it. Oh no, it didn't.
That was really good.
Oh, well, I've got 6 dice, so I'm gonna throw them and see what happens. Oh no, he's dead.
Yeah.
Does he explode on a 6? Oh, that's disappointing. All right. Sorry, lawnmower. You're dead.
Leaving the Paragons free to do some business.
Right. Are they consolidating at all?
They've got to end up closer, haven't they? So
I think you might. Not sure which way you're going to have to go. I think you might end up going. We'll measure that up and decide in a minute.
what's the tax back here with the Demon Prince?
Yep, I believe we're on 6 attacks. We are on 6 attacks. We hit on 2s, and then we have a Malefic Talon as well. So we hit on 2s, we're wounding on 2s. So we hit with all but 1. Sadly, he doesn't get to tell himself to do better.
Yeah.
Wounding on 2s, and then that's going to be whatever kind of invulnerable save you have.
So first of all, we're going to start off with my 6 up invulnerable save. You watch this space.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should have used a stratagem here, but
You save 1.
too late now.
Damage per swing.
2, I believe.
Okay, 2 damage a swing. So 3 went through. So the first one. No.
Did.
Second one. Nope. 3 die.
There we go. Was it 3 or was it 4? You saved 1, didn't you?
Yeah, so 3 will go
Right,
down.
and then I've got 1 Malefic Talon, which is just a nasty claw. Again, hitting on 2s, which we do, and then wounding on 2s, which we do.
6 up.
Okay, 1 wound. It's 1 wound only, 1 damage, sorry.
So 5 up.
And she dies too. Oh no.
It goes down.
Right, that's... What's that, 4 dead?
4 dead, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll take that. Bit unhappy about Lawnmower being dead over here. Right, have you got morale here?
So morale, I do. So 4 have died. On
Yep.
leadership 8.
Yep.
I'm going to use this 2 to pass.
That makes a lot of sense.
And the miracle dice.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
they're staying in. And other than that, I think that's it. I think we're good. You do have morale for your
I do
boys
have
over here.
morale
though.
over here. I really don't want them to run away. I'm going to roll the dice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll check their leadership and then we'll come back.
And now we'll return at the end of Death Guard's movement phase for their turn 2. What's gone on?
Right, I've spread out over here so that I can spread some lovely sickness on my home objective. I've had to do the data scry again here, so that's going to be that. I can't do much more in this corner. My tanks move forward to get some line of sight. My Blight Lords were nicely hemmed in by Luke. I'm going to do some charging shenanigans to finish on the objective though, so that's not going to have made too much difference. I've elected not to fall back with my Demon Prince, and I hope he doesn't fail his psychic tests. And then I'm going to go all in on the war suits over here. I tried to get my Death Shroud Terminators in, but Luke has actually very successfully hemmed off the entire board. I then tried to bring them in using strategic reserves, but we realised I can't do that. So if I'm wrong on that, and we actually could bring them in, then let us know. But as far as we're aware, that's called cheating. We're not really about that. So onto the psychic phase. Most important one, psychic interrogation, is going to go onto your character at the back.
Oh.
And it does indeed go off on an 8.
We're just going to throw a dice. The sister deny.
Oh, that's good.
It's a 5, but it's not a 6.
It's not indeed.
Now, I'm tempted to spend a CP No, I can't.
You can't see
I've
that.
not-
No.
I've not taken the stratagem.
Oh yes,
So I
you
can't do
can't
it.
actually
I
take
can't
that
do it.
one. This
So it
limiting
does
of
go off.
stratagems is really coming through. There were quite a few things I wanted to do over here, and obviously because we're only picking 5 stratagems, well I've got 5, you've got 4, don't you?
Yes.
So it's actually been really interesting picking stratagems and strategizing that before the game starts. So we're enjoying that little campaign rule. So that's his movements. Well, that's not his movement. That's his psychic powers done. So over here now, I'm going to put Miasma of Pestilence onto my Plague Marines here, needing a 6, and it goes off on a 7.
Ooh. So I'm trying to find the dice.
It's just here, hidden nicely behind the
It's a
building.
nice 7. Is this the squad over here, is it?
It's this squad here, yes please.
Yeah, we're going to try and stop that. Let's get a nice lucky 6.
Oof, no. And then I'm
It's a
going to
2.
do Putrescent Vitality as well. Oh, it doesn't go off on a 3. And I'll tell you for free, I am not using his reroll that he's allowed to do. And then my victory relic that I stole from your reliquary last
Is
time,
that them?
the Grail, I'm going to use the Grail, the Plague Grail, on your 5 sisters here, which is Curse of the Leper, which is going to go off
Is this
on an
on-
8.
Storm Bolter squad, is this?
Yes, absolutely. It has to be the Stormbolter squad. It has to be the
Storm.
closest unit. Yeah.
Right, we need the 6
You need
here.
a 6 there.
Oh.
So I roll.
Some trouble there.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
6,
I
7,
roll 7 dice, and I have to exceed your toughness. Now, despite reading it out in the last game, I still did it wrong. So I need 3s. The last game I cheated and needed 2s, but it didn't make any difference. This time it will. So I need 3s.
What we got?
4 mortal wounds.
4 mortals.
4 mortals.
Luckily, because of my order ability, as Valorous Heart, I get a 5 up against mortal wounds. So I'm hoping to get 1 or 2 here to save the squad.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we
Look
get
at that.
3 now. I couldn't have asked for better.
No, you can't. You can't ask for better than that.
Have I got the sergeant out over there?
Yes, she is.
Okay, cool. Let's.
Would you like her dead?
She's dead. Yeah.
She's dead.
She's dead.
You're not very nice to your sergeants.
Nah.
No, just,
Well, it's the other sisters around her.
No,
They're
absolutely
just
not.
desperate for promotion.
just kill them off. Right. I like the idea that they run away and become repentier.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad some did. It's going all right for me.
It's not gone so well for my demon friends.
No, he's been tickled a little
He
bit.
has been, hasn't he? Right, shooting phase. I'm going to start with the Plague Burst Mortar. I'm going to put the 2 entropy cannons into the battle suits. I'm going to put the mortar once more into the squad at the back. I'm going to put them into the far back squad actually. the ones
Try and
that
open up
I
that
can't
deep strike for you. Yeah?
Absolutely. And then I'm not actually going to shoot these sisters here because I don't think that's going to help me at all. So I'll put the stubber. May as well go into the war suits as well.
Everything to the war suits basically.
Yeah,
have they
so-
need a big gun.
2 entropy cannons hitting on 4s because of the -1. Oh,
Ooh.
both miss. That's terrible.
That's really big for me.
Mortar. 4 shots. Hitting on 4s. Oh, 1 hit. Very successful with this mortar so far. And, oh, I think it's a wound actually on a 2.
Probably strength 6, right?
Yeah,
What's
so
your
-2.
So 3 up.
Oh, no.
There's that 6.
Yeah. 4 shots from the stubber, hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s, no
Nothing.
wounds on the stubber either. I don't like that stubber very much anyway. D6 heavy flamer shots over here.
Oh, there he
Yeah,
is.
he's running around there, your best friend. I know you're friends with him really. And we'll get 1 hit. It's alright though, I can re-roll it for free.
Into a 1.
Into a 6.
Oh.
That'll teach you to be cheeky, won't it? And then we're wounded on 3s. Ooh. Strength 8. You're down 1 toughness.
2s.
Wow. Oh, 2 1s. Again, the plague weapon's not being as successful today. So 6 wounds at AP -3.
6.
4 wounds.
I was
Sorry.
going to say, how have you got that? Have you
No re-rolling. No re-rolling for me today.
So what was the AP again?
3.
Right, so 4 ups. We've
That's-
made 2,
2 damage each.
so it's 2 damage total because I'm -1 damage on them suits.
Yeah, it is.
Can you just visit Mr. Chompy for me?
Okay, when Chompy comes out with this lovely little dice to match your models. How many wounds do they have each, sorry?
They have 4 wounds a suit.
So they're down to 2, are they?
Yeah.
I assume you're putting it on a sword.
Yes.
Front sword or back sword?
We'll go back sword.
Back sword. Okay, there we go. Right, Then I'm going to shoot over here. I'm going to shoot the plasma gun into this squad here. So that's going to be 2 shots, hitting on 3s. We get 1 hit, not overcharging obviously, and no wounds. That was fantastic shooting there. Then we have 2 plasma guns here. I will overcharge, and I won't overcharge because it's not going to make any difference.
-1 damage.
It would make a difference to the wound roll actually. Yeah, I'll overcharge it. So first one and second one.
Worth it.
Yep, so then we're wounded on 2s now. So we've got 3 wounds at AP -4, I believe, on a plasma gun overcharged, isn't it?
There might be 4, just double check because
we always forget.
it's 3. Oh, you'd think I'd remember playing Scions who just have like a million plasma
you think
guns.
both of us would remember. It's probably not changed since 4th edition. Plasma gun. It's -3.
-3,
Yeah.
so it's the strength that goes up and the damage, not the
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so this will be 4 ups again. 3 of them, right?
Yes, please. Oh, well done. 1 wound.
Just another one, knock him down for me, please.
I've pinched him down to 7. Right. Obviously it's a 1. Then we have the blight launcher. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1. So 5 and a 3. There you go, sir. 1 wound. AP -2.
3 up. We're good.
Oh, very nice. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bolter shots. Hitting on 3s.
Rapid fire.
Re-rolling the 1 because of the demon prince who lives. And then we're wounded on 5s for 1 wound.
Oh, 2 up save. We're good.
And then plague bomb for 2 shots.
Grenade, is it?
Yes, please. So 1 wound, no wounds. You're all good.
Still alive on 1 wound.
You're still alive on 1 wound. Right, next set of shooting. I forgot about the grenade over here. That was silly.
Throw it if you want.
Please, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem.
Because I'm upset with how many of them are alive.
I'm also equipped with a base gear like that.
Okay, 2 hits. Obviously, we won't be able to change the past here. 2 wounds because you're toughness 2. No, strength 3.
Oh, okay.
So that's nothing there. At least I'm very confident there. Strength 3 grenades. I'm very
Frag grenade.
It's a special little plague grenade that they have, which is a plague weapon, which means I re-roll wounds. But unfortunately, you seem to have brought exactly what you need today to stop that whole wound thing. Oh, I can't find it. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You have to got mashed up there.
It's not going to make any difference. No, it's quite. Actually, I quite like the Sisters chapter. These guys here are using an action, so it just leaves my squad here, and I'm going to put everything. Oh no, I've still got this guy to shoot.
Oh.
But I'm going to put everything they have into your war suits.
Just because it's there. Yeah.
Just because I'd like to actually kill them. So
They should all be in at 24, I believe.
3, 4. I'll measure it for you. 5.
It looks like to me they're all in, but
7. So 6 storm bolters. Yeah, you know what? Maybe the back 2 are actually out. It could be right there. Let's have a quick look.
Ooh, quite a few are out. Bloody hell.
Oh, might have to redirect some fire here. I think 1's out. Yeah, 1's out.
3 are out, aren't they?
Nope, he's in. And he's in 2. So it's just a 1. That one's in just.
Double checks, it looked like you're on 25, not to be pedantic over a couple of bolter shots, but
You are correct.
2 out.
Yep, 2 out, so I'll just redirect it into the tip of the rhino. This one I'll actually have to shoot over there, I think.
Yeah, may as well.
Yep, I'm going to spend a CP
Oh, there it comes.
actually no, I'm not. It's not going to make any difference. No, I'm not likely to kill any. So let's leave it at that. So let's put I'll start with the blight launchers then instead, over here. So 2 blight launchers, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. So 4 hits, wounding on 3s. And then the AP is -2. So 2 wounds.
Looking at 3 ups here.
Oh, well done.
Made it.
3, 4. So 4 more. Hitting on 2s. re-rolling. We'll re-roll that one, that's very badly cocked. And then we're hitting on 2s because of the tally man, having tallied them. 6s explode, so 1, 2, 3 extra dice.
Was this the strap, was it, or the tally man?
Oh no, just the tally man doing his job. He's got a relic that lets 6s explode on core units.
Good use.
He likes hiding in there, so 5 to wound. And no re-rolling allowed, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
6 wounds?
6 wounds.
Right.
So
no AP either,
statistically,
right?
you should lose 1.
So in 2 up tips.
There we go.
I think we're going to CP this dice.
Yep. Oh, well done.
Good. That was worth it to keep that suit
Yeah,
alive and
was.
kicking.
Definitely was. Right, and then we've got 4 Stormbolter shots into the sisters over here. Boom. 2s, re-rolling 1s. There we go, and then they're going to be wounded on 3s. I think this is the most moved objective in 40k.
It's inching closer to the death card.
Yeah, it is. 3 wounds.
We make them all.
They're all okay. Right.
So I just nudge that a few times.
We'll just have to remeasure where it is in a bit. So we've got 2 hits that explode onto the rhino, and then we wound on 5s. So 3 wounds on the rhino and no AP.
We've wounded the rhino twice.
Hey, that's good news.
I'll dice that up in a second.
Yep. And then this is going to actually have to shoot into the war suits, because I really do need one of them to die. So 3s. Re-rolling nothing, no explosions. Wounded on 3s. So, no, only 1 wound. The AP is -3.
It's -3, so we need a 4 up here.
There you go. Look at that. They've really tanked out for you this round. That's legendary.
Beasts.
Right.
Medals for all of you.
Yeah, well done.
Shall they get power fisted in a second anyway?
Yeah, it's gonna get a bit messy. I'm quite happy just to declare my charges now, roll it up and then move. So the Blight Lord Terminators are going to go into the sisters.
Oh look,
Obviously,
roll anyway.
Can't fail, but we've got a 3. That's not going to be the end of the world. The Foul Blight Spawn is going to go in here. That's a 3.
Good move.
He's in. That's important for the fight last, you see.
Yep.
And then the Poxwalkers.
Don't know what's happened to them. But...
Oh yeah, they've been nudged a bit, haven't they? So the Poxwalkers are going to go into the Rhino and your battle suits, which I'm assuming will lure out your lovely Overwatch.
Yeah, they absolutely will.
Yep.
Roll them up anyway, I'm going to Overwatch them.
Yep, they get a 10.
Good.
That's big. And then the suits here are also going to go... Sorry, the Plague Marines are also going to go into the war suits. And they've got a big 10 that's going to...
So, nice.
Yep, and then finally,
in the corner.
These 2 are going in over here. And they need very little, but they've got an 8. Nice. So, do you want to do your Overwatch now? We can do that, can't we? Or do you want to wait?
Yes, yeah, I'll do my Overwatch. So... We'll do the main guns on camera, then we'll do all the Stormbolters off camera.
Yeah.
They just take a while to roll up. So the 2 heavy flamers, 6 total. Not great, but 4, 5, 6. Toughness 3s. So
2, 3, 4, 5. They're 1 damage each, aren't they?
-1, 1 damage each.
Yep. So 6s feel no pain. Oh, I lose 3.
Not bad.
1, 2, and 3.
Just do the multi-melter, nothing,
Right.
and I'll come back once I've done all the Stormbolters off camera. We'll get everything moved up and come back for the combat phase. And we're back for the Death Card combat phase. Right, where are we fighting first?
Well, we fought over here off camera, and surprisingly the 10 Terminators managed to wallop the 3 sisters.
But I imagine we'll just say that fight wasn't right at the start.
Yeah. No, we just said Luke just elected to remove those. So next I'm going to go here.
So this would be the first fight, everyone.
Yeah.
Because obviously if you'd gone here and butchered them 3 poor sisters, I would have 100%.
You would have 100% interrupted. So Right, we've got 7 plague wounds. They are +1 strength and toughness because of putrescent vitality.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with the flail, which is 6 attacks. They're hitting on 3s. Oh, look at that. That was terrible. They're wounding on 3s, so it's one wound at AP -2.
That was really lucky for me.
It was quite lucky, yeah. That's a good start.
3 up save.
Oh,
No.
1 wound.
That will kill one of the suits.
One of the suits.
Straight off the bat.
Right off the bat. Then I'm going to go next with the cleaver.
Yep.
Because the cleaver is D6 damage. And he is 2 attacks, but he's hitting on 4s. Okay, so 2 attacks hitting on 4s. That's another terrible roll from me. Then we're going to go with the champion's plague fist. And he's 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s, because he's something like strength 9 at the moment. So 1 wound.
Oh, right. What are we looking at?
AP is, I believe, -3 for the power fist. It is.
So we are looking at a 4 up here.
Yeah.
Damage is D3?
No, just 1 for a power fist. It's 2, but you're obviously -1
Okay,
damage.
yeah, I'll risk the 4 up. Don't make it, so I take a damage.
Is that 1 down to 3?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have our whole host of knives. Now I spent 1 CP on trench fighters, so that's 7 attacks for that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because everyone armed with a plague knife gets an extra stab with a plague knife. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fighters who haven't had a go yet. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 extra attacks. We're hitting on 3s here. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. Now the +1 strength means you're actually strength 5. And are you toughness 4 now?
I'm in contagion range.
Yeah.
You're actually wounded.
So I'm actually wounded on 3s.
This could be really nice if we wait.
It could help. We'll see. Now we've lost a few.
Not the best, not the worst.
That's about average. So we've got 3, 6, 7, 8.
2 in there to get rid of.
Oh, thank you. We've got
Oh,
4,
thank you.
8 saves.
8 saves.
8 saves at -1.
So we're not bothered about that -1.
No, it's fair enough, isn't it?
So 2 ups.
Ooh, 2 more wounds go through.
Dropping him to 1 wound.
Okay. Alright, down he goes.
Dropping dice all over the place.
Right, I'm assuming you're not choosing to interrupt anywhere.
Well, these are the fight last, so I don't believe interrupting
No.
lets me because they have to fight last.
Yeah.
No point interrupting the 4 Stormbolter ladies or whatever I've got left over there.
Okay.
So yeah, just carry on.
6 flail attacks, hitting on 3s.
Is this in the corner? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wounding on 2s. And then the AP is -2, so 4 wounds.
4 wounds. 4 ups.
Oof, 1 dead.
1 dead. Just
Yeah.
remove one of them Stormbolters for me,
Okay.
please.
And then the power fist we will go with. He is 3 attacks and he is hitting on 4s because obviously power fists are -1. Oh dear,
Oh.
double 1, 2s, 1 wound at -3.
So we need a 5 up here, which we get on the 6.
Oh, that's very nice.
Right.
You've been on fire today with your saves.
Don't tell anyone because it was behind the building I cheated.
Okay, that's fair enough. Is she dead then, or was she?
No, she's alive. She
No,
wasn't,
she's
it wasn't
still
6.
alive. That's very upsetting. Next, we'll go with the Poxwalkers. I actually have to put 2 attacks into the war suit, so I'm going to do
But the
that.
suit is on 1
It
wound.
hits on 4s. He's wounded on 5s. Double wounds. No AP. Roll me a 1, Luke.
Do you know what? I don't like this.
Ah.
Okay. I would have CP'd it because I wouldn't be having
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 on the rhino, so that's 16 attacks. 3 more, hitting on 4s.
Bit of rhino bothering going
Yeah,
on. The rhino is on 7 wounds. We
but-
need to mark that up.
Yeah. What's his toughness? Sorry.
7.
So is that down to 6?
If it's effective
Yeah.
by contagion.
So 5s to wound. I'm gonna just beat your rhino off the point. For 2 wounds, please.
2 wounds.
Yes, please.
3 ups.
Oh yeah, another wound.
Down to 6. We can just visit Mr. Mimic for us.
We'll go to Mr. Mimic, shall we?
I know you've got a handful of dice.
Right.
Some general bothering.
They're the wrong dice, really. So that's down to 6 wounds over here.
Do you want to just start swinging with your big boy if he's the most effective here?
Yeah, right.
I know it would technically go your...
yeah, but it's not going to matter too much. Is it 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Oh dear me. He's not doing well, is he? 2 more wounds. 2s. 3 wounds.
So, looking for that, fishing for them 6-ups. From Shield of Faith. None.
Yeah.
2 damage a swing?
2, I believe. It might be 3, but you're not going to double 6 any, so...
It's 5s for them.
You're not going to save them anyway. 3.
So 3 more dead.
And
Talon.
then it is Talon. Hits and does not wound.
Okay.
Right. Now.
So, you've got 2 more to kill.
Yeah. I have my...
Just grab them.
So,
ladies. I reckon they've got it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure.
He doesn't know yet.
I can't remember what the stratagem is. I've bought it, I've just forgotten to use it every single turn so far.
What, command reroll?
Yeah, it would have been sensible, wouldn't it? Yeah. Right, we'll come back in a minute.
Okay, looked it up. He hadn't actually purchased the stratagem. So we just had 3 wounds come in from the knife on the flamethrower dude. I got a double 6 and a 1 and then rolled a 5 for the feel no pain.
I did.
So these ladies are going to try and take the beast down. So we're hitting on 4s. Whoa, 2 hits.
2 hits.
And we're wounding on 4s as well.
Oh
no.
Oh, that was unlucky.
They shouldn't even be alive, so I'm not going to complain. They've lost 5.
Yeah.
So we're going to go straight to morale.
Yeah.
And I don't think I have any other morale checks across the board.
Would you like to hit back? You have other units.
Oh, of course.
I don't mind if you would like to just...
I'm getting ahead of myself.
I actually think the rules say you have to hit me.
Yeah, well, I want to. So the war suits. So the one with the sword.
You're -1 to hit.
They don't care.
Okay.
No, they do. They do.
I thought they would.
Yeah, one with the sword, hitting the Death Guard. What are they called? Tactical. What are they called?
Plague Marines.
Plague Marines. Thank you. Stuff I do know. So
too much heresy for you.
Hitting you on 4s.
2 hits. 2
hits, which becomes 3 because I rolled a 6.
That's true. I'm toughness 6.
Your toughness 6. I am strength. I think I'm only 6 with a Warblade. Yeah, strength 6. So we are looking at 4s.
2 wounds. What's
2
the
wounds? It's -3.
Ooh. So 5s. Damage?
2 damage.
I laugh in your face and only take 1.
And then the big mace. She's -1 to hit anyway, so doesn't care. So she's a sergeant as well. So 4s. Once again, I've hit twice but rolled a 6, so I've hit 3 times.
That 6 is coming through to you today.
Strength 9, so this is 3s. But it is only AP -2.
Ooh. So 4s.
This is 3 damage.
Okay, well my 1 wound man has been resoundingly squished.
Should have done it the other way around thinking about it. I thought the sword would have done more. I forgot that you were buffed up. Doesn't matter.
I'm on
and then I believe
steroids.
I've got 3 attacks back in the corner, or is it 4?
You have 3 people left.
2. 2 or 3?
3.
3, right, real quick. 4's to hit. Really good. 5's to wound. Nothing. Cool.
Okay.
They've lost 2, so they don't care.
Can they fail?
They've lost 2, so no.
You killed their sergeant though.
7, 6, 5. Ooh, they could. Yeah, we'll roll.
No,
we're good.
That's good. Your war suits can't fail. I'll consolidate, and then I think it'll be the beginning of your turn.
The Repentia could, because they've lost 5. No.
4.
4. So they need a 4 or less at this point. At this point, it's not very important.
Wait a minute, it is, because if you fail a morale test, I get victory points.
Why? Oh, is that a fleeting vectors?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? We'll use a miracle dice. You can't see it, but that's a 1 under my dog-bitten hand.
5th Agent of Chaos.
Oh, there we go. Done. Thank you for that. So that was very kind of Dan to screw himself over a bit there. But yeah, with that, we're going to score up, and we're going to be back at Sisters turn 3 movement.
Right. End of Sisters movement turn 3. For the first time, my tallyman did not tally, so I'm on 5 CP. Luke, do you want to talk us through what you've done?
Yep, I was very tempted to sort of come up here with a big pincer manoeuvre, but they didn't get the +1 attack from the Dogmata, and it is only the start of turn 3, so we're gonna keep on holding the shrine here with the obsec also from the Dogmata, and see what happens. They've moved up into the middle, so they're touching, so if they fail their charge, I at least get points at the end of the turn, and they've got options for where they want to go, depending on what happens. The Eversaw's popped up because he's just so far, and I just want to slap him into this massive Poxwalkers here, get me some no prisoner points. And we've had a shuffle round in the corner, the flamethrowers have come on, the stormbolters have fallen back, and we're just seeing what we can do.
Right, and we're back for Luke's shooting phase. Where are you starting, Luke?
Right, starting with just plinking a couple of multi-melters here, there and everywhere. I'm going to roll them both at the same time, because there's no rerolls or anything like that. It's -1 to hit, because I moved. So, 4s.
Ooh, 2 hits.
2 hits, so I'm going to say it was 1 of you in that.
Yep.
3s, because your toughness 5.
I am.
It's 1 wound. 1 injury.
Ooh, let's have a cheeky 4 up, please. Yeah, there we go. First save for
we're only plinking.
the Terminators of the game.
We're going to pop an Inferno pistol in.
Cheeky. Hits.
No.
Doesn't wound, sadly, on a 1.
That's fine by me. It's a bunch of bolt pistols, I won't worry about them right now. That's in combat, so it can't shoot. The suit's in combat, so they're going to put everything into the Death Guard.
Their vehicles, are they?
They are.
Yeah,
Monster
that's
vehicles.
very nice.
Heavy Flamer.
Oof, ooh. No.
It's not a wound. The multi-melter. Yep. No.
Oh dear.
We will do the Stormbolters. I can grab that quick actually. 4.
Yeah, less dice now.
Yeah.
Still -1 to hit.
What, just because of some
Miasma or Pestilence, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Carries on to my next phase, I'm afraid.
It's going to be 5.
4, 2, 3. 3.
Oh,
Oh, that was cheeky. I'm going to take a wound here, aren't I? Yeah. Oh no, I took a wound. No, I called it myself. Right, we'll put that one on the bolter, guys.
Oh no, because I killed 1 person.
You did.
Yeah.
Very rude.
Over in that corner.
Okay.
So you've got a multi-melter going into... Well, I got multi-melter up for something else.
Plague Marine.
Going into the Plague Marines.
2 hits.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. I've decided these guys are toughness 8, so I'm afraid they fail. What's the AP?
-4 from
I
multi.
need 6s, don't I? Oh no, my champion's dead.
It's plus, I'm in motor range.
Oh.
So
Oh wait, no, I'm in cover. I'm alright.
Are you?
Yeah, look. I'm in the ruins.
Oh yeah, wait. 5 ups.
Yeah,
That's
I'm alright. Armour of Contempt.
Bolt guns. There's a hit. Just need that again.
Ooh, 4 wounds.
4. It's really 2 ups actually.
Yeah, should be alright. Hopefully I don't lose my champion. Don't die! Don't die! Oh no! Ah, he's dead, isn't he? Oh, that's my flail gone.
Combi melter from the flamer squad at him. It misses. I've got 4d6 flamer shots. Like that one guy.
He's going to be alright. I believe in him. He's in a lot of trouble.
What's that? 13, 15?
Wounded on 3s, isn't it?
Running on 3s. And you're on I think you're on a 3 up so that's 13.
13 saves?
13 -1.
He's going to be alright. Look at this. Right. Well, that's 1 wound on 4. 8. Ah. Yeah, I don't think I'll be re-rolling that. That's alright. Sorry. You'll be back next game. Don't worry. You can stay dead for long in this game.
I think that's all my shooting, so I'm just going to...
Oh, Rhino?
I guess it fires
Yeah,
Stormbolter, why not?
Yeah. Yep.
1 armor, well.
Hey! There you go. Takes him out.
Another point for no prisoners.
With the suit, every point counts.
So I have a feeling that it's going to be.
It's going to be a big charge, isn't it?
So we're not counting the vertical. So probably an 8.
Yeah, 8, maybe a 9.
We'll start off with the Eversaw because I know where he's going.
Okay.
He's going into them.
Yep.
So he's 9 away, but he gets a 3d6 charge.
He does. Oh!
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He makes it.
enough.
That was close, wasn't it?
It was.
Right.
So he's going to do lots of murdering there. Then, I think if I don't rescue the Paragon Warsuits, I'm actually going to charge like that.
Yeah,
Well, we're not allowing that because I'm touching the stairs, but is that not really in the spirit of it?
You won't be on the objective, no.
Okay, I won't touch the stairs.
No.
I'll fight. Right, so I reckon I'll let you call it. Is this an 8 or a 9?
I think it's probably going to be a 9, wouldn't you? And especially if you don't charge the Poxwalkers as well, because you have to go around them.
In fact, that looks like if it's like that, if I charge the Poxwalkers as well, it's
You call it.
yeah, it's an inch.
Here we go. Big charge.
I'm debating if I miracle dice it. If I miracle dice, but I won't get everyone in. So, do you know what, I'm just going to roll 2d6, and if I've got a CP, I've got a CP it.
Drum roll. Oh, it's a 5.
CP it.
Ooh.
Do you know, we're going to have to, I can't risk it, we're going to have to use it.
Right, 2 miracle dice used. 18's charge.
It's the only time you can do that as well.
It's interesting, isn't it? Right, we'll come back after we've moved.
Gainsborough's, man, come on.
Right, we caught that league. Quite a complicated charge phase has gone on here. So, Luke's actually still in range of the revolting stench fats and of my, what's his name? I always forget his name. Biologist Putrefier, I believe it is. So these ladies have got to fight last. These ladies don't count as charging, which means that the only thing with fight first is the Eversaw Assassin. So the Eversaw Assassin is going first, and I believe Luke is using the Neuro Gauntlet.
Yeah, we're going to use Neuro Gauntlet, so he's got 6 attacks on profile, plus 2 extra for charging, because he's killing rampage.
Nice. So 8 attacks is that?
Yeah. Yes, 8 attacks, and the Neuro Gauntlet is plus 1 strength, AP 1, and full reroll to win. But first we've got to hit.
So 2s.
2s to hit. 5 ones.
Oh no!
Never mind.
Oh, sorry, this is the assassination of flowers here.
Oh my God.
That was. Oh no!
It's a 3 to wound, and luckily I get to re-roll.
Wow.
Right, so
That's the damage, Luke.
1.
We were just commenting that Luke's actually rolled really well this game. Apparently, that's doomed him, and I lost 1. Right, so I'll take out this Poxwalker here for you. There you go.
Trained by the elite.
This, by the way, is a beautifully painted assassin. Right, he's so well painted that he can't do anything. Right, so just put him back. He doesn't want to get blood on his nice paint job there.
I'll tell you, it's why painters are the worst gamers. Because the paint just weighs your model.
It must be the case.
Layers, man.
Right, I'm actually going to remember my stratagems this turn. So I'm going to spend 1 CP with my Plague Marines, as we've discussed, to use Trench Knives, which is they each get an extra attack with their knife. I'm also going to spend a CP to mean that 6s to wound with Plague Weapons go to AP 4. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of the attacks into the Paragon Warsuits, because to be honest, I don't mind losing them that much, but these suits have absolutely got to die. So we'll start with the flail. The flail is 6 attacks. I'm hitting on 3s. I hope this wasn't well. None of them died last time, so we're hitting on 3s. We're wounding on 2s, so we've got 3. 1 lost wound there so far. Wounding on 3s actually. So 4 wounds, all at AP -2.
Yep.
Okay.
So we've got 4 free ups coming.
Spell the 1 for me, please. Oh no, what are you doing, Luke?
So
what have you done?
It's a suit on a wound.
Yep.
So suit dead, and then 1's on 2 wounds.
2 wounds, okay. And then I've got -2. Plague Cleaver attacks, hitting on 3s, or 4s, -1. We're wounding on 2s. 2 wounds at AP, I believe it's -3.
AP -3, what's this? Yes, so we are at 4 ups.
Oh dear.
1 goes through.
D6 damage.
Roll a 2.
I'll try for you. I rolled a 6, Luke.
Suit's done.
Okay. Frustratingly, that means I wasted all of the other attacks, which was 7, 8, 9, 7, 14, about 16 attacks I probably could have actually put onto the ladies, but it is what it is. And now, Luke, it's obviously the war suits are dead, but it's your turn to fight with your ladies over here if you'd like.
Yeah, we're just going to have to do the pile-ins and be back.
Okay. Right, we're back in, and we've piled in. We've got 8 sisters who are attacking the Plague Marines, and we've got 2 sisters trying to murder the Poxwalkers after a stunning display by the Eversor Assassin.
So elite.
Clearly he needs a new codex.
So, yeah, we are hitting on 4. Well, it's a question for you. So, the orders have specific stratagems. Are we doing it as you have to buy for the order, or if you're getting that one for free?
No, you have to buy them.
Okay, so I don't have that, so it's going to be forced to hit you in this case. I've thrown in another dice for the sergeant because I damage 2 weapons don't matter.
No, not at all.
So 4s to hit.
Ooh, throwing some extra 6s there, that's good.
So those out,
Get
2 more.
2 back in.
That puts us to strength 6 and the toughness 6.
I am.
So 4s.
Oh dear,
Not very
that doesn't
good.
look good.
Oh, only 5 wounds.
We'll
-3.
Okay, so 5 wounds at -3 is 5s. So 4 wounds go through. That's 2 dead Plague Marines.
And 1 on a wound.
And 1 on a wound. Right, let's take out that one there. 1 wound. Take out the Blight Launcher. And then 1 on a wound. Let's put it onto the guy with the plasma gun because I don't think he's going to be shooting much more. Right, and then 4 attacks, I believe, onto the...
You watch, 4 6s coming out now.
Quite possibly. Oh, you got 2?
Got 1.
Oh, that's 1, sorry, yeah.
3s.
3. 1, 2, 3. 1 damage each?
Which is 1 damage each.
So 6s, feel no pain. Okay, 2 dead.
2 more dead.
2 more dead
Tally
Poxwalkers.
that like no prisoners.
Yeah, absolutely. I took 3 out, I need to put 1 back. But we'll sort that out in a minute. Right. I believe now it's my attacks with the... with over here. Right, let's hope.
Well, you can do your Poxwalkers first if you want them that's done.
Yeah,
I won't interrupt because I can't, I'm fighting last.
so I'll put all the attacks into the sisters. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 attacks. Hitting on 4s. And then we are wounding on... Oh, we haven't done very well there at all. We've got 4.
My heart needs to
3s. 1, 2, 3 wounds. At AP. Minus nothing.
So 2s.
Oh no, 1 dies.
1 will die.
Oh no.
Oh dear. You
Yeah.
are a good candidate.
Right, so 6 attacks over here. Hitting on 2s. Just hit. Hitting on 2s. We've got 5 wounds. 5 hits, sorry. Wounding on 2s. And that's 5 more, so 4 saves, please.
So 6s. You soak 1.
Yep. Double 5s needed several times.
So we need
Still
a
lying
5.
to you, I think it's a flat 3 damage weapon.
So
Oh
you made
no!
1.
I'm going to have to go check it now, aren't I? Why did you have to pass that? Now I have to go and read.
So I just need to pass 1 more.
It is a damage 3 weapon, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Sorry, Luke.
Well, we're still.
Well, do it. That's all your 6s used. You can forget it now.
Well, it's 5 ups, so.
Yeah.
We just need to do that
Now
once
you
more.
need 3 5s. No.
Oh, are you nervous?
No.
Because you should be.
Don't
Oh, she's
Talks a big game.
Right, that's those two dead over there.
It is.
That frees up my demon prince.
That gives me a miracle
Oh,
dice.
just beautified. Well, is that what you did it for? You did that for the miracle dice.
I want him to live.
Okay.
Got 4.
Is that everything? I think that's everything, isn't it?
That's it.
That's everything. Right, we'll come back at the end of Death Guard mover. Turn 3.
Yeah. And we are back at the start. Sorry, the end of Death Guard's turn 3 movement. A lot's gone on. This guy's left his wound counter behind. He's being tricky.
I'm assuming he heals. No? Okay, still on 1 wound.
Fair enough, he's not a Necron.
He'd be back on 4 wounds if he was a Necron.
After that abysmal turn from the sisters there, they are in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, it was a bit.
But
It was
balances
really
out.
shocking.
I made some very good saves throughout the game. It's just failed me at a key moment. Right, so what's occurring here then, Dan?
Right, the first thing we're going to do is this gentleman here is going to do psychic interrogation on the assassin. So he needs a 4.
Oh, he's got more than a 4.
It's a
That's
lot
a
higher than
9.
a 4, it's a 9, yeah.
So we'll try and deny, I don't know, with a tank or something.
Whoa.
No, not quite. It goes
Right.
off. Get your secondaries.
And then this gentleman here, because of his relic, has got an extra psychic power and an extra cast. So he's going to firstly do Curse of the Leper on the sisters there. Oh, I don't
Seven
think
cast,
I
isn't
don't
it?
think on a 6 that actually goes off. I believe it is actually a 7, and it goes off. Oh no, it is a 6.
Oh, 6.
dear.
Right, speaking of 6s, I really need this. Oh,
Did you get it?
Denied.
Very nice.
That's absolutely vital.
Yeah, that is pretty vital.
That's absolutely vital.
And then I think I'm going to go with. Nice, he gets the extra casts, so he actually only gets 2 casts. So I'm going to go with Miasma of Pestilence, and I'm going to put it on the Death Shroud actually. And he needs a 7, it's actually a 6, so that goes off.
Once again.
No. Okay, so that's not so bad. To be fair, Curse of the Leper was a little bit cheeky. We'll go straight into the shooting phase. So the tank, I believe, can't shoot anything. So I'm just going to put the mortar. Oh, we got a cheeky little line of sight on the sisters back there.
Where you
So
got it?
just there.
Whereabouts?
Just in the your little hidey hole with sisters back there in the corner there.
You
Right.
probably can do it from the back of the
Yeah,
hole.
it's just a little bit in there. Oh, you know what, to be honest.
So you can have it if you want. Right.
I'm going to have Adam because my tank's done nothing. So I'm going to put 2 massive cannon shots into there, and I'm going to continue to relentlessly put mortar shots into the floor over there. So 2 shots into the sisters over there, hitting on 3s, 1 hit, wounded on 2s. It's
No.
not a wound, and no
What is
re-rolling
going on?
allowed. D6 mortar shots for 3 into the sisters, 2 hits, and 1 wound.
AP.
You have to save it. It's AP 3.
Was it this one here?
Yes, please.
Oh, AP 3. So we are going to need a 5+.
Okay, that's finally my tank has actually managed to kill a sister.
1 sister battle dead.
It's a very reliable tank. It is actually only AP -2. However, you rolled a 3, so it's fine anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. This gentleman here can't see anything. I don't think anything over here can see anything either.
That's good for me.
So there's no shooting there. So just this gentleman here with his 6 attacks into there. He is a gentleman. Just a little bit misunderstood. All those fleshy bits hanging out everywhere. 3s, 2s, 5, 4 wounds at AP -3.
Looking at 5 ups here.
And they're all dead.
Get them out of here for me, please. I don't want to see them.
There you go. That's them. Now that's quite important because that's actually the 7th character person I've killed. And I've killed 5 with plague weapons now. So hopefully now I'm going to use the grenade stratagem. So now my 5 marines over here, although I've only got 4, actually now count their grenades as pistol 6.
I was going to say, yeah, with their blast,
Yeah.
that's a problem. So
Yeah.
pistol 6.
Now, they loses the blast keyword, and they automatically hit if they're in combat. So that's 6, 12, 18, that's 24 hits.
Very good.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? I've not used it in a long time. I believe it is 5 models. So let me just actually double check that for you, because I wouldn't want to get it wrong. Where are we here?
About to get absolutely blown up over here.
Oh, I've forgotten the name. Pistol 6. Oh, it is only 3. Good thing I checked. So it's 6, 12, 18. 6,
Still enough.
7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 12, 18. I automatically hit. They are actually...
Strength's quite important here.
The strength is very important, isn't it?
It's a 4.
Fortunately, they've put blight grenades only in the back of the book by the looks of it. This is how often I throw grenades at people.
You'd think it'd be good, like, I do miss when all the equipment stats were listed on the unit.
It is they're strength 4. So actually,
2s to wound.
2s to
So
wound.
automatically hit, you just roll in 2s.
That's
don't you?
correct. Now, normally I'd get to reroll once, but to avoid that, I just
Yeah,
haven't
me too.
rolled any. So
Yeah.
there's 18 saves.
So 10, 12,
That was a ridiculously good roll.
16, 18. The green one there, don't trust it.
It came through for you with a 6.
So 1, 2.
I mean, 2's statistically about right. Maybe you should have got 3, but...
That's, so yeah, 2 of them
Yep.
will go down.
Okay. And then, unfortunately, bubonic plague marines are, well, too cheap to carry bolt pistols, so I can't do anything else there.
Their cheapness is my luck.
Right. I believe that's actually the end of the shooting phase. So I'm going to go into charges. My Demon Prince is going to charge your assassin. And your
You
Rhino.
may as well just kill 2 of them off.
These two here?
As long as one's not the sergeant, which I don't think they are. No, they're not.
No. It's the spear is the sergeant,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
the sergeant.
So these two are dead here.
Yep.
Plague Marine, sorry. Great Unclean One into the Rhino. Formerly Great Unclean One. Fortunately, even with a 3, he's still in.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, so he's just weighs in there like that. Just have a lean. He is old. He needs a rest. The Blight Lords are going into
It's tired of all the abuse.
everything. Yeah, we do give him a lot of abuse, don't we? I actually quite like the model. On a 7,
you made it.
we're very easily in. So we'll just move
Go for the assassin, are you?
everything. Yeah, both of them. Right, and then I just need to see how. Oh yeah, we're back. Even back here, we're fine. So up to here we can get in.
Flying in.
7 is round. He's got a little bit of a tour bus. Okay. I don't think I really want my sorcerer to get in, but I'll charge with this guy as well.
Why not?
Hiya! Oh, 3. It's a good thing I moved him close, isn't it? And I'm going to move the sorcerer in. He needs to get an 8. And he doesn't. I'm okay with that. To be honest, Blight Lords are in the way, so that's not a problem anyway. I forgot to do some shooting over here, but it wouldn't have done anything.
Probably
We
not,
both
no.
know that, so that's fine. Okay. I'm going to pile in. I'm going to consolidate. I'm going to put Fight Last on them. And then I'm going to go everything from the Demon Prince into the Assassin.
Right, no problem.
Right, so 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Yeah, don't mess it up. Oh, he messed it up.
Ooh.
He keeps messing it up for me. Right. What's the toughness of the Assassin? I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll that one because it's upsetting me. Into a 1.
Whee.
Well done. Right, stop messing it up. So 2s. Oh, 4 wounds, AP -3.
So, assassins have a lovely 6+ save.
Yeah.
There's a 4-up in one.
I was going to say it's 4 wounds, isn't it?
So, we're going to use the 4-up in one rather than that 6+ save.
You sure you don't want to use the 6 save? Oh dear.
We've made one.
Okay.
It might be CP time.
Yeah, that's 9 damage.
He's only got about 6 wounds, so I think even with...
I think even if you save it at 3 damage each.
obviously in normal games a strategy can pop to get him a feel no pain. but I haven't got that, so I'm not going to bother saving it. So now we buy a meltdown. So on a 4+,
Yeah.
for every unit, we're going to think 3. So we're going to start with the Demon Prince, because I hope I kill him.
No! Oh no!
Sadly, that one was off camera, so we're going to have to re-roll it. We've got Terminators and D3.
2 wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And the Poxwalkers, yes, for 3 mortal wounds.
Okay. The FNP. 3 of them are dead. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Brought some back this time, by the way.
Absolute whiffy, wasn't it?
He was. What about your sisters? Did I kill them too?
I mean, I can go check, but I've got the camera. And my rules are over there. So we'll have to return in just a moment. We've come back, and although he has melted down, it's any enemy unit within 6, so my friendly units are okay.
Yeah.
So really, he just did a couple of wounds.
He has a very controlled meltdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, that's
So it's very convenient for him.
Yeah.
Get some of that stuff he doesn't want to do.
Right, so I'm going to pile in with my Blight Lords next.
Go ahead.
So I'm just going to botch them all into the 3. He'll hand back to get me the objective. He'll head in. He can probably just touch in there. They can't fight, and they definitely can't fight.
Cool.
So that gives me 1, 2 plague flails. I believe my gentlemen are 3 attacks each, which they are, which is 12 attacks of the flails. Do I want to spend a CP to make 6s to wound? They've got fight last, so I'm just going to see how this goes, and then if necessary, no, I'm not confident, so I'm going to pop a CP. 6s to wound become AP4. So we're hitting on...
What's the standard AP of your weapon?
2.
There's no point.
Well, yours 2 up save.
With a 4 up in one, no armor contempt.
Oh, good point.
So have your CP back.
Thank you very much. It's very good of you. I'll stab you instead with my knives. So I hit on 2s. I reroll 1s because of the Demon Prince, who is back in action now.
I'm so sad he didn't get by a meltdown.
I'm
so sad.
Definitely lucky he's not a Necron, isn't it? And then I'm wounded on 2s as well.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, 2s. No rerolls, I don't need them.
My
contagion has adapted. That's 12 wounds, AP -2.
This here is where unsupported sacrosanct are about to fall down. 4 up in buns. Do you know what? That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was only 5.
So 5. So we've got a couple left. We've got 2 left. 4 up. It's pretty good.
Well, we'll take it. Well, I'll carry on with my attacks, and then we'll worry about what we're doing next.
Yeah.
So the Plague Champion has 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. He's using a special sword, so he's wounded on 2s, no rerolls.
I'm assuming 4+.
Yeah, it's
of course I make them all. Yeah.
Well done. There with flat 3 damage. And then, so we've done 3, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. 3 attacks each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wounded on hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Yep, that all came through. It's a good thing Tallyman's around to help him out, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. Important wound.
3s, 2s, sorry. Oh, wound. Oh no. 4, 8, 12 saves, AP -2.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh dear.
There we go.
There we go, that's that done, yeah.
Unit destroyed.
Yeah. That's big.
So the counter charge from the sisters did not go well when them paragons fell over like nothing. And now they've been destroyed.
Yeah. And I'll do the 14 attacks into the Rhino.
From the Poxwalkers.
Yes, please. 14 attacks.
2 attacks each?
They are, yeah. Yeah. Hitting on 4s. I wonder if they're core. I bet they're not core. They can't be core. They certainly shouldn't be core.
I wouldn't worry.
I'm not even going to pick up the ones if I could. Winning on 5s. Oh no! 5 wounds from the Poxwalkers.
It's alright, it's not enough.
AP minus nothing. Oh dear. 2 more wounds.
2 more.
Going through.
Knock him down to 4. I'm going to roll a D. Got to roll a D3. We wound a Poxwalker.
Oh. One clearly just dived under the tracks there to try and slow you down a little bit.
Some proper Dawn of War tank fighting animation, that.
Yep, right.
I believe that's it.
Yep, we'll finish off our consult. I'm just going to touch in over here so that I've got a little cover save for when the melters start pouring through in a minute.
So we've got some very difficult decisions to make now.
Yeah, I think you've done a really good job of holding certain parts of the board. Now it's whether I can actually get across the board and do anything with the time that remains. Into turn 3.
Right, we're going to come back at the end of Sister's turn 4 movement.
Right, end of Luke's movement phase, Sister's movement phase. I guess it's Luke's Sister's movement phase. Turn 4. Luke, talk us through what you've done.
Yeah, it's kind of after a brutal slap on that flank, ran out of options. So the Heavy Flamers have come forward to hopefully toast the remainder of this Death Guard troop unit. The Plague Marines, the Seraphim with 4 flamer pistols have come out of the sky in a look to try and pick these up, and if needs be, finish off the Plague Marine squad. So I'm going to use Angelic Descent so they can shoot now as if it was the shooting phase, and then shooting phase shoot again. This has fallen back, and we've got a couple of shots lined up to try and kill this Demon Prince. Just try and finish him off.
Found him.
Other than that, we're going to have to just see what happens.
Okay.
So we'll drop the CP and open fire. So 46 auto hits.
Very nice. Well below average.
369.
11.
11.
Strength?
These are strength 4.
Again, Sister's flamethrowers are very nice.
Made them worth taking.
Definitely.
So we're looking for 4s.
Looks about. Oh, it's a bit below average, isn't it? So 5. So they're not dead yet. 5 6s needed. I get no 6s, so that's 5 Poxwalkers dead.
What we'll do is we'll now tick into the shooting phase, and I will just roll them again.
You what, sorry?
So that was in the movement phase for a strap.
Oh, very nice.
So now they're going to do it again.
Yeah.
But we're going to put 2 into them.
But now I'm not in the ruins.
Oh yeah, good point. Oh well. So they'll just put everything into the Plague Marines.
Yep.
There we are.
That's better.
9, 10, 11, 15.
Yep.
I think. Quick maths.
I'm back down to T5 with these guys now. They're not T6 anymore.
So it's 5 regardless.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's pretty good.
Oh, there's another 2 there. Yep. How many?
7.
AP?
Nothing.
Okay, so 2s. 7. Oh. Yeah. Ah, 1 wound, 1 dead.
Perfect.
Oh, well done. That is the flail one now. I was on the plasma gun guy, I think. Sorry, I moved the wound counter around a little bit there. Right, there we go. It's another dead. It's another few points for
So over here, we're going to pop CP for Holy Trinity.
Yep.
We're not going to do the max hits one.
Yep.
And we're going to then shoot at the Plague Marines.
Okay. They're not long for this world, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not. So 46, 10, 60.
Yep.
5, 10, 16. So it's freeze to wound you because it's strength 6 plus 1 to wound.
Yep.
No, it's 2s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Strength 6.
Yeah.
2s. Oh dear.
So that will be. What was it? 16, so 15, 14, 13 wounds at -1.
Okay, I've got 3, 6, 7, 8. I've got 10 dice here. So at -1 you say?
Yeah.
So 2 still.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5, 10. How many did you say? 13?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, I've passed all of them. Oh no.
D6 more from, well, sorry, the melter gun first.
Yeah.
This is a 4 to hit because it's a, what's it called?
An Inferno pistol.
No, a combi weapon.
Yep.
Firing both elements.
Hits.
Hits. I'm going to spend the miracle dice to auto wound.
Okay. AP. Lots.
4.
No.
Oh, I have to actually roll it up.
Oh no.
Let's get it through.
What did he get?
4.
4. Oh, 1 dead. Right, I think we'll take out the... What have you got left? I don't think it's going to matter. I'm going to take out the Thunderhammer.
So the bolt gun, nothing, and D6 more shots from spending the cherub. 2. 2 more wounds.
Okay. No wounds. Oh dear, that cover really made the difference there, didn't it?
Did. Exceptionally tough death guard.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it though. Over here, this whole squad, everything into that Demon Prince.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you want to rethink that? Come on, let him live. What's he done?
Well, now you're saying it, I am seeing a lone Poxwalker.
I think you should actually kill the Demon Prince.
So I'll start with the bolt guns into the Demon Prince.
3 hits.
3 hits. That again would be good.
Oh,
1
wound.
wound.
He saved it.
Multi it is.
Oh dear.
We've
1
hit
hit.
once.
It's a big 6.
It's a
So
wound.
4.
In bun.
Oh, I've got 3 TP left. Do I actually
Well, that's
want...
a 5 up, isn't it?
Here's a 5 up. Yeah, Demon Princes are not all that. I'm gonna do it. Ah, he's dead. Does he explode?
Generates a miracle dice for
I
me.
like the idea. No, it doesn't explode.
5.
Oh well. I'm going to be honest. I'm actually surprised he lived, as long as he did. All right.
Oh my word, yeah.
Right, there's my little. He's going to make it. All right. We'll see you soon.
Dreaming. There's one lone multi-melter. He's
Go
going
on
to
then.
ping a
Go
shot.
on then.
Ping a shot onto that.
2 hits.
2 hits.
No wounds.
Double 2. That fell back. Can't shoot. It's not touching in, so can't do anything there.
No.
Then the multi-melter, the objective is going to
Shoot at this guy here, I imagine. Oh, he can't, can he? Oh no, you just. Oh no, you left yourself.
I'm not touching it, am I?
No.
So they're shooting at no one. So I think wrapping it up.
Would you like to charge me with lots of things?
I do actually want to charge you, yeah.
Okay.
This tank is going to charge your
Yeah.
fly, you fucker. 8.
Mind your language.
It's English. Terran. Should I say fugging instead?
Yeah, that would be okay. YouTube won't be upset with
Might
that.
get copyright struck.
Yeah, possibly.
Well, that's in.
Well, you've got charges, so I'll let you attack first.
Just looking anywhere else. I don't think I can make this one. So
I'll let you if you want.
I'm alright.
Okay, I didn't think you wanted.
So 3 attacks.
Yep.
That's your blade, dude. No.
No. Okay. I think he can attack back, but I'm just not going to bother.
That's it for me.
Right. Okay. Well, you've got a few points going on, but now is whether I can actually get across the board. Again, the Demon Prince has cost me movement, so let's come back at the end of Death Guard movement, turn 4.
Back once again, Death Guard turn 4, movement phase. What's gone down?
Right, we've moved up the board with the Blight Lord Terminators because I actually desperately need to get to the other side of the board in the next turn or so. Otherwise, I think I might be losing the game. My last Poxwalker has spread the sickness here. He's just going to hide. He's not touching in. I'm doing everything I can to keep him alive. He's more of a gesture at this point of defiance. I've moved a few models around here, hoping to get some last hits in before the end of the game. I think retrospectively, actually, I probably want to. No, I'll just stay there with him. That's fine. Right, psychic phase. We're going to do psychic interrogation on one of the characters over there, and it's going off on a 9.
Or is it?
This is important. You deserve it. No, so that's another 3 victory points for me there. I'm going to put everything from this unit into the ladies at the back there because there's just not much point shooting anything else, to be honest.
Yes, go for it.
2 tank shot. Oh, the mortar into the ladies at the back. So two hits. 2's AP -4.
-4 puts me onto a 6 up. 2 of them, yeah?
Yep, please. Oh yeah,
Make one.
Making their money. Heavy stubber. I think it's actually 4. Wounded on 3s, no wounds.
Oh, wow.
Mortar into the ladies behind. D6 shots for 5. Yes, 6
It's home game.
4s. 1 hit. Wounded on 2s. 1 wound. AP -2. But you're in cover, so 3 up save.
3 up.
Yes, killed 1.
Chips in.
Have it.
Ooh. That one just in case.
D6 flamer shots here into your ladies who fell out of the sky. For 6 shots, wounding on 2s.
Didn't really ask about it, did you?
No, definitely not. AP
6 wounds?
-3.
AP -3, so 5 up.
Oh, oh no, Luke, what are you doing?
Putting them down and picking them up.
That's all of them gone. 6 shots into your rhino, hitting on 4s. Wow, 1 wound, 1 hit, 1 wound because. No, 2 damage onto the rhino.
What was that from?
The blight launcher that's in contact with it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that rhino.
Yeah, sorry, my mistake. And then he's got a little plague spitter in his mouth as well for D6 hits, 3 hits. I think it's a flamethrower, so I think it automatically hit. I don't ever use this. Really should do actually. It's not bad. Oh no, I've done that completely wrong. He doesn't have that. I apologise.
Making it up.
Yeah, I'm just making that up. And then we're going to put the rapid fire plasma shot into there. Or not overcharging.
Into the retributors, is it?
Yes, please. 1 hit. 1 wound. Yep.
-3, so we're looking at a 5 up.
That's one of them dead. And the blight grenade for 5 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. 3 more wounds on the retributors, please, with no AP.
Got 2 touching, so we're just going to roll 3 dice.
Oh, 2
Oh,
more.
was there any AP in it?
No.
So 1 more.
Oh, 1 more.
So we'll touch it.
Right. That's that done. So now we're going to put all of the bolter shots into there. And I'm going to put everything into there actually, into the sisters at the back.
Any CP spendage?
Nope.
I'm just going to remove them.
It
That's a lot of dice to roll.
is a lot of dice for when realistically they're not probably long for the world at all. I'm going to charge these 2 into these ladies over here.
Yeah, I don't think I can overwatch because you're on the other side of the structure.
Yeah.
We're classed, just a reminder, these are classed as ruins for this game.
Yeah, so it's 6 on the dice. Oh, yes!
And there you go.
7. Come on, over you come, gents. Alright, we need to try and shiv up some sisters of battle. Alright, what remains of them. Then the rhino is going to get charged by the terminators. Big dice. 7.
We made it.
So I'm going to move that guy 7 to there, and then the rest are just going to follow suit.
We kind of swerved it. I think it's got a gravitational pull. So
It's interesting you can charge further than you can move, isn't it?
yeah, actually.
Right to there.
Remember, it's just be flat 6.
Yeah. And then the teleman, may as well give it a good go as well. Oh, 9, he runs.
9.
He's feeling like he's left out, and he is left out. Oh no, he's alright actually, he's in. Alright. So he's just here. Okay.
Oh no, my rhino's fighting last.
No, he's not. That's this guy here.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Talking of which, he feels a bit left out. He should go in 2 really. So he can. No, he'll stay out. It's alright. 7, happy across the board. Right, close combat. Are you happy to say the rhino's dead? Because
Yeah, I'm pretty happy for that.
there's a lot of attacks
But
there.
only if it explodes.
Did it
No,
explode?
it didn't explode.
That's a bit upsetting for you. Probably should have done that in a different order, but it doesn't matter. I'll just leave them where they are because they can't. They'd have to consolidate towards the rhino, which I'm just not going to do. Right, then I've got the attacks
Back, yeah.
here. So 6 attacks with the normal guy. He hits on 3s. Oh, wounding on 2s. That's 5 wounds, AP -2.
5 at -2.
Yes, please.
So 4 ups. I've still got all 5 there, haven't I?
Yes, do.
So rather than risk it, we're going to Miracle Dice 1.
Yep.
And then roll 4. 4 ups.
Ah, 2 dead.
That's why we use the Miracle Dice.
Yep, it was worth it, wasn't it?
So we'll get rid of just 2 bolt guns.
Yep, and then before Power Fist attacks hitting on
Oh,
4s.
one more.
Oof. 2s, 1 more, AP -3. Look at those 3 1s.
Why not?
So 3 dead, right?
Yeah, should leave me a sergeant and a heavy weapon.
It does. And
Cool.
it still gives you control of the objective as well.
I'm going to swing back.
Yep.
The sergeant has hit once, which becomes twice because of the passion.
Yep. I always forget
A wound?
sisters hit on 4s.
It's a wound.
1 wound done.
And then the one with the multi-melt, a hit on a 6. So
Yeah.
2
2
hits,
hits.
and 1 more wound.
1 more wound.
Let's see that 2 again.
Oh, dead.
Sisters are winning combat.
Flail's gone down. Okay. And then finally my... Oh, I forgot to shoot with him. Do you mind if I just go back and shoot with him?
I mean, yeah, sure.
I forgot, I apologise. Hit on 4s.
Look at this.
Wounding on 3s.
D6 for the contagion.
So 1 wound. Yep, so 2 damage done.
We're good, we're on.
And then the bites from his gnashing jaws for 1 more damage, AP -2. So he takes
Okay.
2 wounds. He's still on 7 left. That was a good decision charging him, I think.
We're going to see the...
Runs him over.
No.
No. Right. That is the end of my turn 4. So let's score it up. It's actually quite a close game at the moment.
Real close, yeah, real
I'm on,
close.
Luke's on 59, and I think I'm on 51 to 52. So it is actually going to come down to the last turn.
And we'll be back at the end of Sisters turn 5 movement, and we'll get you caught up on the scores there and then. Right, so just back after doing the Sisters turn 5 movement, but we actually talked it out, rolled some dice to work out results. So
Yeah,
you just want to talk it through the end game, Dan?
So in the end, Luke ran his sisters out here to touch him in desperation and get 2 final victory points, sending a message to the Imperium, which was really important because the second primary is how you win the campaign. And this meant that we actually tied on the campaign victory. My Blight Lords finally made it across the board and did break the sickness over there. And then we got a desperate psychic interrogation off, followed by firing from everything over here into the sister unit on the other side of the board, killed just enough to actually get fleeting vectors. Luke passed his morale save using his last miracle dice, which actually at the end of the game shockingly leaves it at 74 to 74 with equal score on the campaign victory. So currently, going into the full narrative mission, Luke is just ahead on the second primary, but only by a tiniest of points. So it's actually going to come down to the full narrative campaign mission, which is rescuing a potential prophet of the Imperium from the hive, from an army of plague zombies. So we're going to have to see how that goes.
Yeah, and for anyone else getting involved, get them results submitted, because my generalship of the Imperium has left the Imperium wanting somewhat.
I don't know if you noticed, Luke, but you're actually winning.
Yeah, but it's not enough to win. I've got to utterly decimate the foe, and that's not occurred yet.
No. That was a good game. It was very. I mean, we've never actually drawn, have we? That's the first time I think we've ever drawn.
it's quite difficult to draw when you've got so many different ways of scoring now.
Yeah.
But I liked it. Like it, I won't say a cagey match, but it's different to my normal style of play. Just alpha striking in and then everything dying. Also known as playing like an idiot, but I like those kind of lists.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Good game. Everyone else, let us know how your games go, and we'll see you in the narrative mission.
Yeah, just as a final thing, we will have a Discord set up, so please do come and get involved, and we'll try and be as active as possible on that. And obviously, if you did watch through to the end, thank you very much for spending your time doing so. And any likes and subscribes really will help us out in the long run. But thank you very much, and see you on the next one.